lost my father young, had a bad time in the army, fell into violent situations, abused alcohol, all sorts of negative things. But I've always managed to pull myself out of it. If you can't turn a negative into a positive, then simply cut it out. That goes for individuals, situations, anything. See what you can do with it, and if there's nothing positive, cut it away. It doesn't have to be permanent, but it's the best outcome. Take positives with you and dump the rest. I left home aged 16 to join the army, and I was excited to take responsibility for my own life. I knew the army would feed me, pay me a small wage, and give me a bed, and I couldn't wait to look after myself in the big wide world. I wanted to turn myself into a man from a boy. I lost my dad when I was 5, and I remember being stood in the kitchen and my mum announcing that this man I'd never met was my new dad. And my stepdad ruled with an iron fist. It isn't a sob story. I was such a confident kid. A lot of stuff has happened to me in life, and I've always held myself accountable. I've never passed blame or made excuses. I've never relied on anybody, so anything that's happened has been all down to me. To have a career in the forces, all you need is life experience. All the qualifications in the world won't help when you need such a strong sense of leadership. I've failed so many times in life, but it makes you bulletproof. As soon as you accept that failure is an everyday part of life and you'll continue to fail until the day you die, then it makes you limitless. Don't try to better your life. Try to be the best version of yourself that you can be, and then naturally everything else will fall into place. I haven't been the best husband in the world, but Emilie has been the best wife. She's my rock. She's been patient with me, pushed me and helped me through highs and lows. She's made me the man I am today. To take a life as a sniper doesn't feel like anything. It just feels like getting the job done. It's this guy will kill me if I don't kill him. So there you go. Move on to the next one and keep going. It never affected me in any way, shape or form. The fear can almost hold you back when it comes to entering a combat situation. It's the scariest thing I've done. That first initial step into the arena, knowing you're going into battle and never being able to predict the outcome, it's a life or death situation every single time. You'd have to project me into outer space to find a big enough adrenaline rush for me. I've overcome the hardest survival challenges known to man. That's all that's left now. Having a family changes you, but it hasn't changed my outlook on doing anything dangerous. I'll always push myself until the day I die. I can't stop now, that just isn't me. Every now and then I need to knock on death's door. It helps me realize I'm still alive. Read more Notebook magazine. Real life, my secret snapshot. My 5 children make me very emotional. I have 2 girls, Princess, 2, Shyla, 10, and 3 boys, Oakley, 16, Gabriel, 9, and Bly, 1, and I'm a stickler when it comes to kids. I don't want them to be held back by the shackles of society. They can't say anything or do anything right. They're restricted, but they have this sense of innocence that has to be nurtured. My kids have asked me some bizarre questions and I always say, as long as you're doing it innocently and not being rude, it's okay to say what's on your mind. Children are being told how to think, and worrying about what they can and can't say or do is turning them into robots. That's why I'm a fun, outgoing dad. If they make mistakes, I'll explain to them why they're wrong, so they learn how to fix it. My wife is the disciplinarian, so they'll come to me when she says no, and I'll usually say yes, as long as Mom doesn't find out. If any one of them wanted to go down the same career path as me, I'd be fully supportive. I'd be the perfect person to guide them in the right direction. Ant Middleton has teamed up with SSAFA, the UK's oldest armed forces charity, to launch the Ant Middleton Fund, which helps veterans get back on their feet as they return to civilian life. Donate to the Ant Middleton Fund by visiting safa.org.uk/AMF.